So good morning all, and thank you for joining today's webinar on gold's origin bond. Today we have Diwakar with us to explain how we can earn 2.5% additional interest on gold investment. So Diwakar, over to you.
Thank you, Sidheshwar. First of all, welcome you all in this webinar. And so today we'll be covering sovereign gold bond. So this is a product which is like related to gold, and there is a 2.5% extra income which we can earn. So in the coming slides, we will discuss all those things. And the topic which you can see is like importance of gold in portfolio. So that's how the topic is, because as we'll go to the asset class when we are going to create a portfolio for us. So gold plays an important role, because that works as a cushion if there is economic turmoil. So वहाँ पे क्या होगा कि gold अगर रहता है आपके portfolio में, definitely it works as a cushion. I'll show you all those things in the coming slide. So I am Diwakar Yadav, product specialist with HDFC Securities. So I'll take you through the slides. So the very first slide is about the asset allocation. So if I tell you, so आप देखेंगे यहाँ पे there are like a risk category of the customer. Like if customer is very conservative, if customer is conservative, if customer is moderate, aggressive, very aggressive. So in moderate, aggressive, and very aggressive, what you can see is like 5% exposure is in the gold. So this is like a kind of asset allocation, ideal asset allocation, we can say. And यहाँ पे आप देखिए तीन कैटेगरी ऐसी हैं जहाँ पे गोल्ड का एक्सपोजर रहता ही है. अगर कोई बहुत कंजर्वेटिव है और कंजर्वेटिव है, तो वहाँ पे गोल्ड रहे ना रहे, बिकॉज द इन्वेस्टमेंट व्हिच वी हैव डन इज वेरी मच सेफ. बट एट द सेम टाइम अगर हम थोड़ा सा एक्सपोजर बढ़ा रहे हैं हर एक कैटेगरी में, देन गोल्ड प्लेज एन इम्पोर्टेंट रोल. Why gold is important? So over here, what I can show you is like कि आपने, so if I take an example of COVID. So COVID के टाइम में आपने जरूर देखा होगा when the economy was not doing good. So it works as a safe haven during economic turmoil. जब economy का performance up to the mark नहीं रहता है, so most of the money goes to the gold. That was we have seen during the time of COVID. So gold का जो growth है, which is from like 2018 से लेके 20, जब कोविड वगैरह आया, so वहाँ पे काफी अच्छी ग्रोथ हुई गोल्ड में. So it is kind of inverse relationship. And the second point is like upside potential due to inherent demand. So आपने देखा होगा गोल्ड की हमेशा से ही डिमांड रही है, not in India only but abroad. So सबसे ज्यादा गोल्ड रिजर्व यूएस में. So it is there. Even in India we know कि गोल्ड का इंपॉर्टेंस क्या है. दैट टू अगर हम उसको पर्सनल यूज के लिए भी यूज करें, या फिर इट इज लाइक फॉर इफ वी कंसीडर इट एज एन एसेट क्लास, इंपॉर्टेंस ऑफ गोल्ड इज देयर. पोर्टफोलियो डाइवर्सिफिकेशन, यस, पोर्टफोलियो डाइवर्सिफिकेशन इज वेरी मच इंपॉर्टेंट, जैसा आई हैव सेड अर्लियर, बिकॉज क्योंकि इसका इनवर्स रिलेशनशिप है. सो डाइवर्सिफिकेशन पर्पस के लिए इट इज नॉट लाइक कि अगर दोनों सेम डायरेक्शन में मूव कर रहे हैं दो एसेट क्लासेस, तो उसको हमें पोर्टफोलियो में रखना है. पोर्टफोलियो में हमको उस प्रोडक्ट्स और उस एसेट क्लास को रखना है जो कहीं ना कहीं सेम डायरेक्शन में मूव ना कर रहे हो. So that's how it comes as a portfolio diversification product which we can use. Easy liquidity and no credit risk. Gold as an asset class, liquidity का issue इसमें नहीं आता है हमें कभी भी. Hedge against inflation and currency depreciation. So inflation जब बढ़ता है, so there are few products which helps in those time. One is gold. We can say real estate also, but those gold is like a good hedge against inflation. क्योंकि इसका so another is like negative and low correlation to other asset classes. So diversification की जो मैंने बात की थी, at the same time यहाँ पे अगर diversification करना है हमें किसी product को, तो उसका जो correlation है with other product has to be opposite. So that's how we can consider this. Bond yield की अगर बात करते हैं, so जब भी yield बढ़ता है, so gold goes down. And जब gold ऊपर जाता है, so bond yield goes down. So there is again inverse relationship. Quantitative easing के लिए भी हम so जो central banks रहते हैं use gold. So there are like these are the benefits and these are the things because of that people invest in gold. So अगर मैं sovereign gold bond पर्टिकुलरली अगर सोवरेन गोल्ड बॉन्ड की बात करूं विच इज क्लोजिंग टुडे, इसमें आज हम इन्वेस्ट कर सकते हैं till 4:30 from our platform. So we'll discuss on that point now. अगर आप इसको डिजिटली बाय करते हैं, so basically there is a discount of 50 rupees. अगर हमने इसमें डिजिटली इसमें इन्वेस्ट किया तो अगर आप उसको फिजिकली करेंगे so the price would be 5,926. If you do it digitally, the price would be 5,876. So this is the first tranche in this financial year, which was started in 19th of June and will be closing today. इसमें दो टाइप्स के हमको रिटर्न्स आते हैं, एक तो इसमें हमको इंटरेस्ट मिलता है 2.5%. So टॉपिक वाज दैट ओनली wherein 2.5% per annum whatever investment you have done उसके ऊपर आपको मिलेगा by every 6 months. So twice in a year you'll get the interest in that. And another stream of return would be like इसका जो capital gain होगा. So the growth which we'll get in this sovereign gold bond, that will be there, and interest. So these are the two stream of returns over here. Available in both the options. I recommend you to go for digital. Discount is there, and like it's a best option because physically to keep it, to track it, it will be difficult. Keep it in digital form, it will be very helpful. Exam capital gain tax on redemption on such bonds. So इसका जो tenure रहता है वो रहता है 8 साल का. Keep it till that time, इसमें आपको कोई tax नहीं लगेगा. So tax purpose का एक calculation है which will be again there in coming slide, and we'll discuss on that in the coming slide. (2.5% per annum payable semi-annually). I discussed that. Eligible investor.
So Devakar, sorry to interrupt you. So this 2.5% is what on if I buy physical gold, I don't get any additional interest. I get only capital appreciation.
Correct.
So here you are saying 2.5% additional to the capital appreciation.
Correct.
Yeah.
So that is the extra income which you'll be getting.
Great.
Yeah. So eligible investors who all can invest in this. So resident individual, HUF, trust, universities, charitable institution, and minor also. That too through guardian, that will be there. Minimum application जो है वो है 1 unit is equal to 1 gram, and 1 gram का जो वैल्यू मैंने आपको आगे दिखाया है that is 5876 if digital and 5926 if physical. So 1 gram is the minimum application criteria. Maximum application limit is like not more than 4 kg for individual and HUF. 20 kg is for trust as per fiscal year. So अगर आपने फर्स्ट ट्रांच में 2 किलो गोल्ड खरीद लिया है, तो सेकंड ट्रांच में आप 4 kg नहीं खरीद पाएंगे. You can buy 2 more kgs if the maximum limit is the thing which you are looking at. Tenure की अगर हम बात करते हैं, so the period would be 8 years and exit option would be after 5th year. इसमें हमको indexation का benefit भी मिलता है after 3 years. So exit option 5th year के बाद रहता है इसमें. रिडम्पशन अगर हम इसको रिडीम करने जा रहे हैं आफ्टर 5th ईयर, सो नॉर्मली जो प्राइस कंसीडर होगा वो होगा 3 बिजनेस डेज का एवरेज. सो इसको हम सेल वगैरह कर सकते हैं ड्यूरिंग द जब उसका इंटरेस्ट पेमेंट होता है. सो यहाँ पे अगर मेरे को समय उसको रिडीम करना है, सो प्रीवियस 3 डेज में क्या रेट था उसका अगर हम एवरेज निकालेंगे, सो उस रेट पे यू कैन रिडीम इट. नॉमिनेशन फैसिलिटीज में रहती है. टैक्सेशन की जैसे मैंने बात की थी कि अगर हम मैच्योरिटी पे इसको निकालते हैं तो नॉट बी एनी टैक्स. लॉन्ग टर्म कैपिटल गेन to any person on transfer of sovereign gold bond shall be eligible for indexation benefit. So indexation benefit हमको इसमें मिल जाएगा if it is like more than 3 years. कंपैरिजन. सो यहाँ पे एक अच्छा पॉइंट है कंपैरिजन के लिए. अगर आप कंपैरिजन करते हैं उसको सोवरेन गोल्ड बॉन्ड को फिजिकल गोल्ड से और गोल्ड ETF से.
Yeah.
So Sidheshwar, if you can take this.
Yeah. So in ETF, okay, the fund the expenses are there in ETF. Physical gold, yes, the expenses are not there, but yes, one second, I think we'll go to the direct slide.
Yeah, just a minute.
Yeah, so here is the calculation. Okay, if one if we are investing in physical gold ETF and SGB, what will happen, how it will impact on overall returns. So we have taken example of 100 gram gold. So if we consider 5,600 as a price, so If you buy physical, there is GST of 3%, that will come to around 16,800 rupees. Gold ETF, yes, there is no GST. SGB, there is no GST. In physical gold, yes, there are making charges approximately 8.4%. That is 47,040 rupees approximately. ETFs and SGB, there is no making charges. Locker charges, yes, if we buy gold and keep it in the locker, so approximately 1200 rupees is the per annum charge. For 8 years, the charge is approximately 9,600. However, in gold ETF and SGB, there is no locker charge because it will be in demat form. Then expense ratio, yes, physical gold there is no expense ratio, but in ETF there is expense ratio of 0.8% approximately. So for 8 years it will come around 35,840, but in SGB there is no expense ratio. So there is no GST, no making charge, no need of locker, and there is no expense ratio. So total investment cost in physical gold, if we consider, it is approximately 6,33,440. In gold ETF, it is 5,95,840, and SGB, this cost is same. There is no additional cost. That is 5,55,000.
That with discount.
Yeah. If we consider 9% returns on the investment amount, so it comes 11,15,835, and if we remove the charges and yeah, so sorry, so in SGB, the investor will get 1,11,000 rupees interest, that is 2.5% per annum. So this is additional income for the investor, that is 2.5% per annum. So this is how this HGB will generate more returns compared to physical gold and ETF. And after 8 years, yes, we already covered tax benefit, that the entire money, that entire tax, entire appreciation on the investment will be completely tax free. So yes, physical gold, gold ETF, there are taxes, and here it is, the money is completely tax free. So in returns, if we compare with physical gold and SGB, so there are 3.2% is the difference. If we compare percentage, so it is approximately 50% more returns than the physical gold. So yeah,
Yeah, so very rightly said by Sidheshwar. So if you see the net return after 8 years, you'll be getting like around 10%. But if you will check it there with other options in gold, so the returns would be less. That is 5.9%, 6.8%. So yes, so the topic was like 2.5% extra. So 1,11,000 is the extra amount which you'll be getting over the period of time, and we can say like edge over against other options in gold. Performance of gold, you will see over the period of time. So this is a graph from 2000. If you see, there was a kind of linear growth from 2000 to 2011, wherein the CAGR was around 17.4%. After that, the returns was like, so gold price has gone down. The returns were negative 33% in absolute term from August 2011 to 2018. Then from October 2018 to August 20, so there was a time of COVID also. So we have seen a good return, that is around 62%. And as of now, from 2020, the prices are almost flat in last 3 years. But yes, gold as a product. If we are considering it in our portfolio, definitely it is a product which will work as a like hedge. It will help us to hedge the portfolio. And from here, if the horizon is little long, if it is like more than 10 years, definitely gold will give us a good return, which could be more than like any other asset class. It will take a very long period. So this graph is showing from 2000, so like 1975 till 2020, the growth is almost linear. So the horizon is very long. So gold is a product which will show us a linear growth kind of. Okay. So my suggestion to all the investors, like 8 years should be the minimum horizon wherein you should keep this asset class LGD, what we are talking about, because tax benefit would be there, extra income of 2.5% as an interest would be there. There are many benefits. So the horizon you should keep in mind would be like at least 8 years. But if you don't need this, definitely you should continue it for a little longer. A good return we can see. There was a nice article which was like by World Gold Council, which was there in the newspaper. Gold is a metal of many qualities, a hedge, an opportunity, a constant. And time has proven that gold can offer long-term return stability and high liquidity. So you can take charge of your future, which is why your portfolio can be incomplete without gold. So, we are done over here. So, yes, again, we just want to reiterate that today is the last date for buying the sovereign gold
Till
bond.
4 o'clock one can apply.
Yeah, so that is the time. So, if there will be any question, just write it in the chat box. We will be happy to answer those questions.
So let's wait for a minute or two, Diwakar, so that
Yeah, if there will be any questions, we can answer that. Yeah, so there are a few questions. So, like, if I want to continue same after 8 years, if somebody wanted to continue it with, you can continue that. There's no issue in that. So, interest we get on amount invested on our capital appreciation.
no, on investment amount. So 2.5% interest we get on investment amount, not on capital appreciation. One more question we have: how to apply for HDB bond from HDFC securities portal? Yes, once you log into the portal, you will get option like uh, invest in gold, okay, or you can share your trading ID. We can arrange callback from the relationship manager, or can we show the how to apply?
Yeah, screen share.
So one second. So we can show you how to apply. So just a minute, I'll log into the account. Can you see my screen? So 1 minute. Is in other products. Just a minute. Is it? Yeah. So once you log into the account, so click on IPO, OFS, click on IPO. So you'll get first option, Surge in Gold and Bond Scheme 2023-24. And if you want to know more again, so you can click on download or you can straight away apply. So 5,876 rupees is the cost per unit. So you can select the series 1 and you can book the quantity. You can put the quantity like that 5 is 5 gram. So here for 5 gram the amount is 29,380 rupees. All the details will automatically pop up here. The applicant name, PAN card number, trading ID and everything. Facilitator code, no need to mention anything. Click on go and then confirm the order. I agree. So system will hold the funds from bank account and order will go through. So yeah, so this is how you can apply. I'll repeat, in once you log into the portal, just click on IPO. Under IPO, the first option is Origin Gold Bond Scheme 23-24. Yeah, so
And
next question, Diwakar.
yeah. So the very first question was like, if you have sovereign gold bond, there is a redemption. So after 8 years, it will mature. So my suggestion would be, if you want to continue gold in your portfolio, the one thing which you have to do would be like, whenever tranches are coming. So like next year again, if you want to like add something for 8 years, or if it is SGB, we can buy next year also. So that's how we can continue gold in our portfolio. So at the 8th year, it will mature. So how to apply? How can we purchase gold bond through Demat account? So we have just shown that. Will the value at the time of redemption be the current value? Just a minute. Will the value at the time of redemption be the current value of gold at that time? Yes, sir. So what I mentioned in the slide itself, wherein once it matures, so last 3 days average will be considered for the redemption amount that will be there. Then how much investment in good for the beginners? I'm thinking to invest 40K and starting after 6 months, again 40K, is it fine? So if I talk about SGB comes in tranches. So whenever there is a tranche, definitely this is one of the best option to invest in gold. So whenever SGB tranche comes, I think you should invest. According to me, as per your portfolio, if you want to be, if you are more bullish on gold, so definitely you can increase the exposure in gold. But in a normal portfolio, the suggestion would be 5 to 10% has to be there in your portfolio. 5 to 10% of gold has to be there as an asset class in overall portfolios. If I have like 10 lakh rupees, so around 1 lakh rupees has to be there as gold. Then what is the advantage? Then ETF. So 2.5% extra returns which we are getting, that is one. So net return which we discussed earlier. So that is I'll just show the screen. Yes. So net of the return, if you see after 8 years, so it is giving us 10% return, whereas other products are giving us 5.9 and 6.8.
Yeah, so main difference between gold ETF and Surge in Gold Bond is in ETF there is cost, that is expense ratio of 0.8% approximately, and there is no interest, additional interest. In SGB there is no cost, zero cost, okay, absolutely zero cost, and additional interest of 2.5% per annum on investment amount. So it is cost effective, like there is no cost plus additional 2.5% SGB में हमें मिल रहा है.
If I purchase from bank, will this also reflect in my Demat?
Yes, it will reflect in Demat. The question is, if I purchase from bank, will this also reflect in my Demat? Yes, it will reflect in Demat. While placing the application, you please select the Demat account number. Automatically, it will reflect in Demat account after the allotment. Next question is, can I buy SGB using credit card? No. So to buy gold sovereign bond, one needs to have clear balance in bank account. So credit card is not, we cannot buy using credit card.
Is it a one-time investment or?
Yeah, it is one-time investment. We cannot buy like mutual fund or SIP or like ETF. Okay, so whenever the issue is going on, in that period only we can apply. And today is the last day. So issue started on 19th of June. Today is the 23rd of June. So every month we cannot put the money. Whenever the issue is open, we can buy these bonds.
Can I go to deduction?
No. So the another question we have is, can it help for tax deduction? So these are the bonds, gold bonds. These bonds do not come under ATC. So there is no tax benefit for the investment amount. Yes, the returns are tax free after 8 years, but the investment amount is not exempted in any of the income tax law or income tax clause. Yeah, so when we purchase, how can we check SGB in demat account? Yes, so allotment date is 27th June. So post 27th June, you can check the demat balance. It will reflect in demat. After successful allotment, so it will reflect in demat balance. So I think we are done with the question and answer. So yes, Divakar, we can close the webinar.
Yeah, if there will be any further query, definitely our relationship managers are there. Kindly get in touch with them, and I believe they must be calling you. So kindly receive their call, and if there be anything, you can contact them, and they'll coordinate with us if there be any further requirement for the discussion on this. So I think we can conclude the call over here.
So yes, a contact number, you can note down one contact number, you can call. If you have any queries, or you can text, okay, we'll arrange call back. So contact number is 9545 529515. So I'll repeat, my contact number is 9545529515. If you have any query on this SGB, you just text me, I'll arrange call back from your relationship manager.
So I think we are going to conclude here, and if you have noted down the number, kindly give us send us a message or call. So definitely we'll arrange a call back to help you to get the transaction done. And once again, thank you all for joining this webinar, and have a great day.
Thank you.